So how did you first become aware of the Flash project, and did you audition for Barry?
I did not audition for Barry. I think they already knew that what direction they were going in, and I'm so glad they did, because Grant's just phenomenal. There's such a humanity to him, and it's very unconventional, which I think is so where we're at right now with TV. And I knew when this audition came up that it was the perfect storm for me. Casting director I'd been in for a million times, God bless him. And, CW, I tested for them before for the originals, and I knew they would like me. And, the whole creative team, I worked so hard on the audition. And I did it, and I cried afterwards because I thought I completely messed it up. And they called me and said, they said, you're testing, don't do anything different, everything you did was perfect. And so I think I was so over-prepared that I did it, and then of course I was like, please, that's nothing, sit down, let me show you how it's really done. And so I think, so I had to go through this process again of all these auditions, but they were so kind to me, and they were so nice, and I just knew this is mine. I love Eddie, and he just fits like a glove, and I'm so grateful.
Well, when you did your over-preparing, did you find out about the Thawne legacy in the comic books?
When they were, yeah, I did. I did find that out when I was researching. But the scene they give you is like a mock scene. Wonderful. It's like 3 pages, everything's in there. But yeah, I think they wanted to make Eddie really nice. They kept saying that during the audition, it'd be nice, because I have this tendency to be creepy really easily and really evil really easily. So it's been a great sort of dichotomy, I guess. Whoops, sorry. A great dichotomy, in the character, and we don't actually know where he's going to go as the audience. And to be honest, I was told one thing in the beginning, and then I was told another thing after that. So there's amazing mystery around Eddie and who he's going to turn out to be. So
you think there's a chance he might not be the Reverse Flash?
There's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance he will. There's a chance he won't. And I can't say right now.
Well, you say that you play evil really easily. Is there any chance Vampire Diaries likes to bring people back from the dead? Do you think you'll ever return to Mystic Falls?
Well, unless I return as Frankenstein's monster, which is also possible, because I believe I got dismembered as well as disemboweled. I had it coming, but I would love to see Dr. West back, messing shit up in Mystic Falls. It was so much fun, and it's fun to play evil, especially when you play the opposite, when you play him mysteriously as someone who's actually quite nice.
Well, what was it like going from that character to this one in the Flash pilot?
It was wonderful because I got to scratch another side of me, which I think you always crave as an actor. If you're doing something for too long, you always want to do the opposite, which is often how I prepare sometimes for a character. I'll act the opposite way before a scene, and then I'll be just craving to, bring out that other part of me. And so for me, it was a cool break. It was a trip. I think you really want to stretch yourself, because that's where we sort of get off as actors. Yeah.
Do you think Barry and Eddie could ever be friends?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And Eddie doesn't have any problems with Barry. It's very irritating to poor Barry, who is sort of wanting to find something wrong, as we do as human beings, with this perfect person who comes in and sweeps up not only his girl but saves the day. But he just loves Barry, and he treats him like a little brother. Barry's trying to sort of to be okay with that, but therein lies the lovely tension for her.
Can you talk about working with Candace as Iris and the chemistry between your character and hers?
It's fantastic. I mean, Candace, she's such a babe, and she's just so great to work with. She's got such a she's very mature as well as a person, I find. And the two of us, we love working together, and we're very much friends. But then, as soon as we're rolling, as soon as there's action, we both sort of give ourselves permission to love each other with all our heart.
And what kind of... Oh, sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. What kind of interaction does your character have with Detective West, her father?
It's a very interesting relationship because I have to step up into Detective Shire's shoes, who is tragically killed in the pilot, and basically, he takes me under his wing, but he also puts me through the ringer, and if anyone can handle that challenge, it's Eddie.
And what was it like working for David Nutter? He directed the first 2 episodes.
We're just so grateful that he's back with us. We just feel like a family, and he's so calm and so kind and so encouraging that that's where actors really thrive. And I think that's one of the reasons why he's so successful. He's amazing.
And are you going to be going to Comic-Con next week?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
Actually, to be honest, we're hoping. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't know if you're going. Would you ever show up at Comic-Con cosplaying as the Reverse Flash or anything like that?
I would love to show up at Comic-Con dressed up. I can't say who it's going to be, but.
Did you speak with? Oh, sorry.
No.
Did you speak with Jeff Johns or Andrew Kreisberg about the history of the character in the comic books?
Yes, it's mostly I mostly get this information at dinner. Like we'll be like walking out of a restaurant, and we'll be like, "Hey, did we tell you?" Like, no, you didn't tell me that. That's like this like these huge bits of information that they tell me obviously before we start filming, but they say it so casually, and to me, I'm just sort of hanging on to every word they say. But it's quite, that's how I'm getting my information.
And what final words do you have to say to people who might be watching this?
I just want to thank you all for your support. We are so excited, and we hope that we will do you proud on The Flash. And please watch.